to Atlanta, the home of the Hawks, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Daniel. Knipple with the rebound. Ball with it. Okongwu covering. Pass to Diabate. Charlotte moving the ball around. Now Knipple. The three-pointer no good. Johnson outside. And there. Oh my goodness, the slam!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Pass to Bridges. Here's Ball. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
McCollum, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a three-point game.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Now Ball. Following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Pass the ball. To the left wing. Knipple wide open, and he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
That's his shot. When Knipple gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Stolen by Ball. Miller with a wide open look. And there's another one for the Hornets.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert. Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Ball with it. Okongwu covering. Left side, Ball. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Diabate.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Shots good by Miller.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. White looking around. Right wing. Knipple, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Knipple. Pass the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Knipple with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Charlotte no good that time either. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Okongwu. Still without a basket. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Here's Okongwu. To the paint. Daniel. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's 6 points for Dyson Daniel.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And it's Ball penetrating. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kneppel. Charlotte again missing. Now Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Here's White. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hornets ahead. They're up by
15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
James outside. Good on the triple.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Now, Alexander Walker hasn't made one yet. Now here's White. Pass to James. Here's McNeely. The three. Okongwu grabs the board. Down low. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Miller outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 4. Okongwu with it, and it's Miller picking him up.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's White from beyond the arc and then some.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Kuminga on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. White goes in. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Miller outside. Rebound Atlanta. And now here comes Daniel. Leading the break. Pass to Okongwu. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Okongwu's now got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Bounce pass from Bridges. White up top. There's the three. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the Hornets making a change here. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Pass to Kneppel. 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Ball. Offensive rebound. Will it go? The shot's good. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
The kick out to Ball. Back to Miller. Outside, Ball. From downtown, that one misses.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Outside Daniel. Over Knipple. And the shot no good, a bit short. Hornets trail by 4. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Knipple's got his second basket.
Good work by Knipple, getting involved on the break.
And Ball slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Ball surveying the defense. Here's Knipple. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. There's Miller with the 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Miller. For the lead, Okongwu grabs the board.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Pass to Diabate. Outside, Ball. 5 on the clock. Miller, that's for 2. Miller with another miss. The Hawks leading by 4. Now, Alexander Walker. In the corner, Daniels. Off target from three-point range. Right side, Ball. Miller outside. Back to Ball. That's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Stolen by Knipple. Pass the Ball. For the tie. Rebounded by the Hawks. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now, here's Okongwu. The 3. Bridges with the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Miller penetrating. And Miller throws it down hard.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big-time move by Miller.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Knipple.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Alexander Walker. Trying to get open is Johnson. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And stolen by Daniels. Pass to Johnson. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Back to White. Out left to the wing. Here's Knipple. Offline with his three. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Back to Okongwu. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Ball. Now White. He's covered by Daniels. Back to White. The kick out to Ball. Cranes the three-pointer. Ball's got 14 points for the game.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
And Okongwu slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Over in the corner, White. Left side, Ball. Out to White. And the three off target. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Okongwu. And here is Johnson. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Alexander Walker with the ball. Lets it go from the wing. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's White. They get the rebound. The drive-by Ball. And a missed layup. The Hawks leading by 9. Pass to Johnson. McCollum outside. Stolen by Ball. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to McNeely. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. In. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets trail by 6. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And it's McCollum in the corner. It's good from long range. McCollum's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Here's White, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
McCollum, count it. Nice touch. Hornets trail by 9. Daniels with the steal. And a great assist as they pick up an easy 2 on the fast break.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no
GG's.
defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
And the Hornets making a change here. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thank you once again, Allie. And they call